And that's true, right? Like for our Burmese schools and Nightmare Esports, this time Burmese schools naman ang nasa blue side. At ayan na nga no, pinag-usapan natin itong Faramis Lolita combo na ginagawa ni Jasmine at Soul. They're immediately gonna take it out. At ang blue rin ang itatanggal dito ng Nightmare Esports. Nanonood rin sa game kanina ng Burmese schools against Game Lab na nagpahirap talaga sa kanila in game number 2, forcing out game number 3 yung blue ni Shadow na talagang kinakapitan yung mga members doon ng Game Labs. Kaya naman sisira yung composition. Nightmare Esports is that team that really loves to go for that heavy sustain, the team fight eccentric composition, at tinanggal na nga nila yung Faramis Enjoy dito for Burmese schools. Sila yung may first pick dito. Ang daming mga open dito. Kaja, the 1-1, the Valentina, and as for Nightmare Esports, ito yung mga kailangan nila this time if they're on the side.
Removing the heroes sa sarili nila ay very, very annoying. Blue is one, Burmese goals. Nakita natin na si Shadow, he utilized that blue so well. And the 1-1 is gonna be removed from the pool of Burmese goals. Since they have the first pick advantage, then let's reduce the hero pool na meron sila. And 1-1 could be very, very annoying. It's an asset though, but it's gonna be the pain in the head for the side of Nightmare Esports if Burmese goals successfully locks it in. So for the final pick, I believe they're just taking their time. Joy is a really, really good ban. Kasi for me, nung araw na kinas nyo, nung araw na nagkakas kayo ni Burrito, ilang beses mo nakita yung Joy in-game?
Parang isang beses ko lang nakita. Isang beses ko lang nakikita. Oo. Tapos yung gumamit pa yata nun, I think was Nightmare Esports. I think one of these two teams ang gumamit, no? Pero ayan, Fred rin, tinanggal na rin dito ng Burmese Ghouls, forcing out Nightmare Esports to actually take away either the Kaja or the Valentina at this point. Or maybe even let both of them go para naman may sagutan itong dalawa. Pero kung gusto naman maging yun kasi, Nightmare Esports yung may hawak ng sagot dyan. Kaja pa rin ang tatanggal, Valentina is open at pwedeng simulan to ng Burmese Ghouls. Ito pa naman yung gustong hawakan ni Lina. And it's a very safe choice. There you have it. Valentina, hindi pa rin naman nawawala tong babae na to. Hanggang ngayon, 2022, relevant pa rin talaga siya at pinaprayo pa rin talaga ng mga teams natin because of the toolkit. And now, Nightmare Esports, they have to answer out this. Will they go for a lapu-lapu this time for Jack? Or possible Esmeralda, pero masyadong ma-early pa yata yung Esmeralda dito for Jack. Pwede maglolita dito si Jasmine. Pwede na nang unahin with the setup, pero yun nga lang, no, kailangan nila i-consider na may Valentina dito yung Burmese Ghouls.
They need to consider that one. Soul being confident, hovering down on the lane. Lexi, okay, give me that lane.
Oh, inagaw.
Wag na tayong magsayang ng oras. They got the Valentina, then we're gonna be picking the lane. So, okay, they're gonna be relying on the lapu-lapu capability one more time. Ang sakit din kasi ng isang lapu-lapu, we definitely know that. Tapos, may karapatan ng Burmese goals to answer that two picks ng Nightmare Esports. So, they have the Valentina. Definitely, it's gonna be mid, it's gonna be roaming. Pero we don't know if there's a chance na makita natin dito na gagamitin siya ni Nico. But I believe not, because Nico, yung hero pool niya, mostly assassins talaga. So, it's gonna be, I believe, Lina. He's gonna be using the Valentina just to at least, clear or probably control the mid lane. But there you go, Blink. Okay,
Agad-agad, no?
The Ruby didn't work out. Sige, I'm gonna be using the Hilda just to at least disrupt Lexi doon sa jungle. And for Nico, he's gonna be using the Akai.
Ito yung usual na sinasagot sa mga assassins sa Vince G, na parang binaban out itong Akai na to, lalo na pag nag-a-assassin pick, lalo na ang hirap kasi din for assassins to contest for the objectives, since yung Akai kasi pwede to pumasok since it's attack, it can contest easier on the objectives, at ayan na nga no, pangkakatapat sa isang lane. Ngayon, Nightmare Esports, meron silang choice of picking up either Jasmine's heroes, pwede na rin sila kumuha ng hero ni Kami, pero hindi pa kasi nag-reveal ng gold laner dito yung Burmese Ghouls. So they might actually pick up something for Soul, open dito yung Eve niya. Pero yun nga no, may Valentina, pwede rin actually mag-Lilia dito si Soul. para hindi naman bigyan pa ng ultimates na makukuha itong Valentina, but they're just gonna go for the savior to go for that ranged AoE mage for the side of Nightmare Esports. Ngayon, final 2 bans here for both teams.
Esmeralda is gonna be one. He's gonna be eliminated. Probably targeting the EXP lane na meron ng Burmese GHOULS. They just removing and they're just crippling down yung mga hero pool dito ni Shadow. And Shadow needs to answer back. Alam ba ang mga kulang natin dito? They still lack the roaming. They still lack the gold lane. They don't have the marksman yet. Both of these teams, actually, they don't have the marksman. Mga hero ni Stitch, yung mga hero ni Kami, so wala pa naman. Kaya BURMESE GHOULS and Nightmare Esports, they can like definitely eye to cripple down those marksman pool na meron sila. If they're gonna be removing the Beatrix, then that's gonna be better. And forcing them to play at least Iritel, Valir. Oh, okay. They don't want to target the marksmans. They're just removing the XP lane and the mid lane. Okay, respect.
Okay. Nagtatanggal sila dito ng mga heroes na kaya mag-slow, na kaya mag-control dito ng mga members ng BURMESE GHOULS, especially since these first 3 picks are sort of melee heroes. Hindi sila yung range. At hindi ko pa nakita si Jasmine on the Valir, but they're just taking out possible options right now. Nightmare Esports naman, wala pang mga gold laners. Possible ito na yung magiging target bans here for both sides, or maybe even yung mga side ng mga heroes dito ni Shadow na pwedeng katapat yung Lapu-Lapu, Benedetta, and even the Mortis. Itatanggal na rin dito ng Nightmare Esports. Of course, na talagang kayang-kaya pumalag or kayang-kaya makibag 1v1 sa Lapu-Lapu. BURMESE GHOULS has this last ban. Ano kaya yun? Hero ba ni Jasmine? Hero ba ni Kami? At this point, parang kunyari, Lolita man yung itanggal nila, ayos din yun kasi may Valentina naman sila. Pwede sila magkaroon ng double initiation here for their side. It's actually be on their favor. Pero, pwede rin sila magtanggal ng mga marksman. Mukhang wala pang tanggalan ng marksman eh. Open pa dito yung Beatrix. Open din dito yung Brody, mga Iritel for Kami. And even the Claude is still open here. A lot of marksmen are open. So, mukhang mga sides yung tina-target dito.
There you go.
Okay, Beatrix. So, pwede dito mag-Claude, Iritel, si Kami. Wala na rin dito yung 1-man. So, kung ano na lang, siguro nagdedepende na lang talaga kung ano yung mas preferred dito ni Kami. But I would say a Claude kasi medyo makunat tong mga heroes ng BURMESE GHOULS. Pero yun nga, may Valentina rin. May heavy spin din dito from the Akai. So, that's something they have to consider as well when picking their gold laner. Or pwede rin actually nila unahin dito yung hero ni Jasmine.
Yeah, actually, kaysa naman na, give the liberty for Kami to at least take the last pick. Jasmine can take the mid lane. Take the roaming hero just to at least make sure na pwede nila sagutin yung heavy spin. Okay, the marksman secured.
Okay.
Kami is gonna be playing the carry. That's not bad. They just want something to at least steer down the Akai. Pero hinahanap ko si Leslie ngayon. Hindi siya masyadong pina-priority pick,
Ang hirap din kasi na ipwesto yung Leslie, 'di ba? Parang yung pinaka naman niya talaga is yung kanyang meron nga siyang vision with the ultimate snipe, pero yung kanyang mga nagiging maganda lang talaga sa kanya yung true damage. Pero ngayon kasi ang hirap na makatapat yung BURMESE GHOULS with the Leslie na ang kunat-kunat, and sabi ko nga either it's the Claude or the carry naman yung sagot dito, and pinili ng Nightmare Esports to go for the carry since there's a lot of tanky heroes here. But what about this Benedetta for their side to give them additional mobility? And para naman sa BURMESE GHOULS, ang dami nilang physical damage, isa lang yung magic damage nila, not so much range. Pero for the side of Nightmare Esports naman, they got the late game, definitely. BURMESE GHOULS, they do have it in the form of the Claude, pero mas dumadami lang talaga yung range dito ng Nightmare Esports. Yung AoE na meron sila, idagdag mo na yung Savior. Ngayon, ano kaya yung hero dito ni Jasmine?
Jasmine needs to answer that. Actually, wala pang Lolita. So they can play a Lolita on this map right here. Magandang Luminum Blast just to set things up. Pero okay, they're gonna be going the Franco route. So they're gonna be relying on the Iron Hook. They're gonna be relying on the resets during the early game. Pick-offs if ever na successful yung mga hooks niya. So I'm expecting a Lolita sana because they got the savior. So, a good combination of stunts kahit pa paano, pero they're gonna be playing it safe.
Oo. Yung gusto kasi dito ng Nightmare Esports is control. Mahirap din kasi huliin dito yung mga members ng Burmese Ghouls since ang dami ng mobility, heavy spin, the electro-final blow, even the BMI out here from the plot. So, nagme-make sense naman kung bakit Franco na lang yung kinuha dito para hindi sila makatakas. You got the Iron Hook and the Bloody Hunt combo to do the tricks. Pero tingnan natin na yung Nightmare Esports nahilda dito sa side ng Burmese Ghouls na pwede manggulo sa kanila sa early, and ito rin yung nangyari sa kanila when they gone up against Game Lab, so they have to watch out for the Hilda here of Burmese Ghouls na ayan lahat ng action 5 sila nandito sa purple ni Lexi. Para lang ito, ayan actually dito na rin si Blake alam na nila yung pagka-rotate. They actually are going to be missing out on the first. Okay, so talagang para ma-secure dito ni Lexi yung kanyang purple. Marireset pa nga. Ay, actually, teka! Nakuha nga pala ni Blake! Nakuha ni Blake! Yung purple dito ni Lexi. Ayan na naman. Nag-pay off dito yung panggugulo. And as for Nightmare Esports, that was a very nice attempt to give their jungler what they need. Pero ayan, si Blink, hindi pa rin talaga tatantanan to si Lexi. Hindi pa niya ginamit yung kanyang retry.
Ayan na.
Okay. Ang sakit ng damage. Si Lexi naman yung target dito. Makuha naman niya yung kanyang red buff. But Blink is just relentless on this. Hindi talaga siya ipapa-farm. Sobrang low na dito ni Lexi. Papasok si Shadow for the Petrify and gets the first blood here for Burmese Ghouls.
Good commitment coming in from Blink. Naagaw niya pa. That's a bonus for Blink actually. He's just trying to disrupt Lexi. Pero nakakuha siya ng added bonus doon once he secured that purple buff. So that means it's gonna be a delayed tactics or it's gonna be a delayed buff levels coming in from Lexi. And that means Blink is definitely doing a pretty solid job as the roamer for the Burmese Ghouls. And not only that, they got the first blood. O nag-commit doon si Shadow. Of course, they know what's up. And look at how Blink isolated Lexi, forcing Lexi to go back to the base. Wow, let's see what we're seeing on our screen here. It's Stitch up against Cammy. Marksman versus Marksman, Claude versus the carry. Pero it seems like Stitch has the upper hand. Magandang combination sana. Soul with the magnetic force plus the hook, Iron Hook. Hindi lang nila nagalaw si Lina on that one. So that means they're just giving a lot of space kay Lexi. Nico securing the turtle. On the other hand, nahihirapan talaga dito si Lexi.
Ayan, nahook dito si Nico ngayon, pero may pantakas. Donnie Light sa likod at makukuha ni Nico dito yung purple ng Nightmare Esports. Mas-stun siya dito with the bravest fighter of Jax. And Nightmare Esports once again, they're trying to pick off. Nahook dito si Blink, but it's not enough. And in the early stages of this game, Burmese Ghouls yung may control. May konting pagbabawi naman sila dito sa jungler din ng Burmese Ghouls with the hook of Jasmine. And now let's see, top side, andito na rin si Lina. Nakuha niya yung bravest fighter dito ni Jack. So let's see if Burmese Ghouls will actually go for the engage, but they're actually just checking in how Stitch is doing. He's doing pretty well here up against Cammy. At ayan naman talaga, no, pag Claude and the carry, mahihirapan talaga dito si Cammy in the early stages of the game. The Claude has all the wave here, katulad nito, magbe-blazing duet lang siya, BMI out, at lamang na siya dito sa isang wave up against Cammy.
Lamang na lamang talaga sila dito. Early game, I must say that Burmese Ghouls handling the situation pretty well. Nightmare Esports, kailangan nila magawa ng paraan dito para makaporma si Lexi. Pero what I'm seeing right now on the minimap, just look at how Blink is taking so much control. He's just bullying Lexi to go back into the base, forcing him to at least hug towards the turret. Xavier, kailangan ko ng tulong, men. Hindi ako makalabas. Hindi ako makaporma. I'm not getting the enough XP. Pero now, the heavy spin coming in from Nico. Jasmine, nothing to do here. And Stitch tries to steal or gets the kill. Good call for the Burmese Ghouls. And look at Lexi being bullied towards their buff, their farm, their jungle. Blink. Who can stop this guy? 3 members from the
low na si
Nightmare
Lexi.
Esports answering to the call, and Hilda will take the fall.
Medyo nag-rhyme yun pero si Lina pala yun. yung nakuha rin yung bravest fighter. And now, Lexi, finally nakakuha ng kanyang purple. Nico already going in for the turtle. Jasmine, naghihintay ng setup dito. Pero it's going to be a retribution tayo. Hindi mo mahuhook yung turtle. Si Nico yung makaka-retry dito. And Burmese Schools, once again, will secure this turtle. The second turtle of the game. And they're starting out really, really strong. And Nico right now, going for the heavy spin dito kay Jasmine. Away from the clash. And now Shadow joins in the party. May petrify siya. Ang sakit ng damage. Mahuhuli dito si Jasmine. Makakatakas pa si Shadow. Pero from the backside, you see the power of wilderness from Blink. Hindi lang si Lexi yung target niya. Sobrang aware nila sa mapa ngayon. Pumapasok sila sa mga dives na talagang nakakakuha sila ng pick-off ngayon. And midside tower might actually just fall down to members of Burmese Ghouls.
The map presence is definitely there. Burmese Ghouls, after they suffer the massive defeat up against the Game Lab, I mean, Burmese Ghouls, they mean serious business. They don't want to waste any more time up against the Nightmare Esports. And Nightmare Esports right now being heavily bullied. Nina, that's a good Tempest of Blades though. The Pirate, yung piniratang Tempest of Blades, talagang pinalasak para sa Nightmare Esports. And Stitch here, having the time of his life, getting control over the minion wave. Nandito na si Jasmine just to protect the guy. Stitch is just playing it safe. Actually, in terms of like getting all the gold, getting all the farm, it is Stitch. He got a lot of advantage towards that one, and he gets Soso as the bonus. And Blink receiving that Tempest of Blades, but not enough to kill him. Heavy spin coming in. Kami receiving a ton of damage towards that one. Lexi gets Selena. Somehow, hindi pa rin patay ang pagkasa ng Nightmare Esports, pero si Shadow ay nandito buhay na buhay pa. Trying to endure a lot of damage. Jack is there. The hook. He gets Nico. But no, that is not what I want. I want to hook the buff, but Stitch, he's just working so hard to take control over the turret.
Map control, no? Grabe dito yung ginagawa ng Burmese Ghouls. Talagang kung pwede silang pumasok, katulad nito, nag-petrify si Shadow, going all the way in, Electro final blow to clear out the waves, and Jasmine right now, magsa-sidestep muna siya sa Iron Hook. They have to back away right now as Burmese Ghouls. Really, ang ganda ng kanilang map control. Halos wala pang towers yung nakuha dito ng Nightmare Esports. And speaking of the towers, at ayan na nga sa bottom side, no? Lexi actually just forced to push out the lanes, pero hindi pa rin talaga, no? Yung presence of mind dito ng Burmese Ghouls is just here. But Jasmine and Jack setting up a death push. At dito si Lina. Pwede sila mag-engage, pero from the backside, makita natin si Blink. Masuspatan niya dito si Jasmine. Ayan, magre-reset na lang daw muna. Andito na yung Lord in just a few more minutes. But Burmese Ghouls, nasa kanilang advantage. Ngayon, makikita natin Vince G, nag-switch up na ng lane. Stitch as well, going to push forward yung mga lanes sa bottom side.
Wow, you can see the confidence coming here from the Burmese Ghouls. They are willing to overextend just to give enough space for Stitch to take care of the turret. Look at Jack receiving tons of damage. The Lapu-Lapu, nowhere to go. He is gonna be forced to use his recall, but Stitch just delayed a lot of time towards Jack. He's gonna run towards base, and Nico is on pursuit. Just look at how they are controlling Nightmare Esports. Jasmine hiding towards the bush. Nico as well has the information, and Stitch, he has the freedom. He takes down the turret on the top lane. Jasmine, he's just making sure that no one is there, but Jack, you don't leave him alone, because there is Akai, there's Nico, there's Stitch, the Nico and Stitch connection. Oh.
Ayan na yung yung Berserker's Fury from Lexi, no? Admire the split push he's trying to do. Lina ngayon, may Tempest of Blade siya dito. Shadow going in for the Petrify. On to Soul sana. Dawning Light, pinulang pa rin ng damage dito. Pang clear out lang din ng waves. Pero yung Burmese Schools as well, ang bilis nila mag-clear out ng waves ngayon. At isa-isa nawawala yung towers dito. Inhibitors na lang yung natitira. We have yet to see the power spike dito ni Kami at ni Soul. Kailangan din nila maghintay ng initiation ng mga hooks dito ni Jasmine. But it seems like Burmese Ghouls, yung gusto lang nila, mga objectives, mag-towers lang daw muna tayo at rekta na tayo sa Lord. At ayun na nga, yung Lord. First order game is here in the game. Sisimulan na ni Nico.
Nico is gonna be introducing us to the Lord, and here comes the teammates. Burmese Ghouls, they are focused to take care of the Lord. Nico gets one. Look at Lexi using that Tempest of Blades. But right now, here comes the backup. Lina is here. Look at Jack being terrified. He's gonna go back to the base. The Lord is now gonna barge towards the mid lane. BURMESE GHOULS here has the upper hand. Nightmare Esports has been forced to play defensively. How are they gonna deal with the problem? It's the BURMESE GHOULS. They wanted to barge towards their base, takes down the inhibitor, and it seems like Nightmare Esports. It's Lexi. Look at the level. It's level 11 compared to Nico's level 13. So that's a lot of level differential. The Lord's now quickly evaporating, but it seems like Nightmare Esports, they definitely want to defend their base so hard. Kami, look at the damage, but here comes the Soul. The isolation, he can't move away any further. Bakit ako nag-i-English dito sa Tagalog broadcast? Ewan ko, pinapaintindi ko lang sa mga kababayan natin. But you know, it's a crucial moment talaga, Burger King. Kasi Nightmare Esports, hindi na sila pwede magkamali eh.
Nasart na rin doon yung light dito ni Soul, no? At dito rin yung Lord Lexi. Nakakakuha siya ng purple buff this time, pero nakikita mo or ramdam mo talaga yung impact na ginawa dito ng BURMESE GHOULS sa early game. Yung panggugulo ni Blink. Actually, parang ayun katulad nito, papwesto ulit si Blink doon sa kanyang purple. Hindi na talaga, nare-retry naman dito ngayon. Pero here comes Jasmine with the bloody hand out the shadow. Hindi pa rin talaga yun sapat. Pero Blake as well, ginugulo dito si Lexi. Hindi siya bibigyan ng kanyang buff.
Hello!
Nakitas pa siya dito. Flicker out from Jasmine and Shadow will not overcommit. Ayan na rin yung Hunter Strike dito from Jack. Pero para sa Nightmare Esports kasi yung mahirap dito is buff dependent yung kanilang hero. And at the same time, hindi talaga sila binibigyan ng opportunity ng BURMESE GHOULS to take it. And if ever they do, parang hindi rin kasi nakaka-pick up ang kukunat ng mga heroes dito ng BURMESE GHOULS. Ayan na yung double petrify na gagaling doon kay Shadow from the backside. May Dawning Light pa nga dito. Hindi yun sapat to take down the members of BURMESE GHOULS. Nico going to zone the Jack away with a heavy spin. He gets the bravest fighter. Actually pops it up onto Lina. Gets taken down there. And too easy for Lexi. And we back away from that one. Nakakuha ng magandang trade dito yung Nightmare Esports kay Lina. And it all started with the initiation from Jasmine there. Pero ngayon, Nightmare Esports, they'll just take what they can get at this moment. Wind of Nature has been purchased as well by Kami. At andito na yung Lord. 25 seconds in. BURMESE GHOULS can actually try to get all the inhibitors here once nakuha na nila ito.
Insane amount of damage. Grabe yung commitment ni Shadow. He went in, he overextended, went in towards base, used the Electro Final Blow just to at least make sure na ipaparamdam niya sa Nightmare Esports kung gaano siya kasakit. Here comes Shadow once again. Nabiktima ng apat. Saan ka pupunta? Kami takes care of Shadow and he's gonna take the fall. First death of Shadow. Not bad. He's just trying to create space. He's just gonna try to distract the Nightmare Esports. So all of them, they're in the top lane. They took time to at least rotate towards the mid and now they're going bottom. They want Stitch hiding towards the bush, Jasmine as well. If he connects that hook, then it's gonna be an easy task. But no, Nico wants the higher price. He wants the Lord. Dawning Light gave away the information. He's not gonna get the Lord kill, but Nico will.
Ayan na nga yung Lord na kuha na ng BURMESE GHOULS. Pero si Lexi rin, no, since hindi na rin siya nabibigyan dito ng purple buff, this is the best that he can do. Dalawang towers yung na-push na dito actually on the bottom side, which is a good thing para sa side ng Nightmare Esports. And now Shadow, sobrang mobile niya dito. Kulang sa energy dito si Lexi. He cannot force any fights na hindi siya prepared to take kasi medyo malayo dito yung mga members ng Nightmare Esports. At dito na rin yung Lord na baon ng BURMESE GHOULS. This is the first 2 minutes Lord at pwede na push dito yung mga BURMESE GHOULS. They have all of the tools. They are very tanky on the front lines. Papasok dito ngayon si Nico on an attempt to get the heavy spin. Here comes the Lord. Tempest of Blades. Si Shadow once again pumasok sa likod. Nag-petrify pero wala pa rin makukuha. And this is what I was saying. Nightmare Esports can capitalize on these overextensions or overcommitments by the side of BURMESE GHOULS. Pero yan na, yung Blazing Duet. Ganda ng pasok dito ni Stitch. BMI out lang at si Kami yung magiging target dito. Lee na makakuha ng kill. Heavy spin here by Nico onto Jasmine. Hindi na siya makakasetup. Makakakuha ng double kill here yung Burmese Ghouls. It's a 3-for-1 exchange. A very, very hefty price for Nightmare Esports. Lalo na konti-konti nawawala yung mga inhibitors dito. Jack, the only one left to defend. Magpa-pause na bravest fighter here. But it's just so much time. Lexi, mapapauwi na lang din kasi diretso na sa base dito yung Burmese Ghouls and they're taking